Yo, YouTube, what's good? What's good? We back at it. Weekend, being a weekend warrior. I know I told y'all in the last video, go check out the last video. I said I was gonna do something for weekend warrior. I'm still gonna do a weekend warrior video, but this weekend inspired me to do what I am doing today. And what I'm talking about, which y'all notice in the title. As y'all can see on the side, I got a special guest with me. Y'all see my little boy in my bank strap count up videos, so my bank strap hunt videos. Now I got my daughter in there. Tap in with her. Oh yeah, make sure y'all like right now. Like, subscribe, follow, share. Turn on the bell, notifications, all of that. Sharing is caring, and when you're caring, you are sharing. It's your boy JB Waters, also known as, or for short, Waters. Nani, what's your YouTube name, Amita?
Diaries of Nana,
Diaries of Nana. So Diaries of Nana. Okay. Oh, Dyer?
No, it's
Oh, junk. She tripping. She said diarrhea. I actually heard you too. I was like, what? Diarrhea. But yeah, y'all, I got my morenita, lindita, mamita, chulita on here with me. Mi hermosita. Mi little colombianita. All of those itas, como los colombianos. All right, let's see. But yes, y'all, I said before, I was going to do the Weekend Warrior. And I think because I was such a Weekend Warrior this week. Oh yeah, y'all see it. This is my little concoction, my mock glutamine we got going here. But since I was such a Weekend Warrior this week, I decided to do something different. So y'all see the title. Success does not require perfection. Success requires obsession. And for me, what made me come up with this is because I've been so focused lately on making sure that I stay purposeful and intentional about what I do on a day-to-day basis. So pretty much being able to make sure everything that I'm doing is aligning with my goals, is aligning with being successful. And I think for so many years I spent doing, it was crazy. We was just talking about, what was we talking about before we went on, and we was talking about, oh, because Nani was talking about, oh, Papi, I want to make your thumbnails and you need to edit your videos. And it's crazy how the universe was. I was just about to tell her, and I did tell her, I was like, I just want to drop my videos. And as I told y'all, YouTube, like my videos will get more polished over time. But I just want to get the content out there because I spent so many years, maybe it's my Virgo moon, and Virgos are meticulous and perfectionists, but I spent so many years, y'all, just concentrating on like making things right and making things perfect and making sure it's planned perfectly and everything's right. And I just told her, I was like, I just want to drop. I want to drop. Like Jim Rohn says, the best time to do something is when the idea is hot. When you're in there, you're passionate, when you're inspired, and when you're feeling like you want to get this done instead of waiting for the right moment and the right time to get it done. Because a lot of times there's no such thing as a perfect time. There's no such thing as a perfect situation. Like I told a lot of people that I know, there's only a such thing as a perfect perspective, as in you can take things as for exactly what they are and see them exactly for what they are, and that's the perfect perspective. But there's no such thing as a perfect situation. So I take that same philosophy and I applied it to my life and becoming successful, y'all. So that was like the conversation literally before I clicked the little button and turned the video on to tell her like, yeah, mommy, I want to edit the videos, but I don't want it to be perfect. And I'm here to tell y'all right now, y'all, whatever idea that you have, whether it's starting a new podcast, starting a new YouTube channel, starting a YouTube channel for clothes, YouTube for books, whatever your idea, whether you want to start a new recipe, cookbook, sell something, make graphic designs, draw pictures, literally whatever it is, to become successful in that thing, it doesn't require for it to be perfect. So do not wait. But first we have to define what successful is. Speaking of, boom, I got my new book. It's being released now. I got one more run to do with my distributors for my publishing company to get something right. They didn't do something right. So as soon as that gets open, I got y'all. Y'all should see it. Hopefully next time when I shoot a video, I'm shooting almost every day now, so I'm sure it won't be done in a day when they tell me that it's good. But as soon as it's done, I'm going to show you that, because the book is about success. So Successful Self-Talk is my second book that I have published, I've written several ones already, but I'm publishing them in order with the intent of what I feel like matters the most to me based off of the life that I lived. So to really realize what it takes to go into the destination, to get to the destination of success, and how it doesn't have to be perfect for you to feel successful, and it requires obsession, you have to define what success is. So I'm gonna ask my daughter now what she thinks of success. Mommy, what do you think success is? So when you think of success, what do you think of? So when you say, you know what, I feel successful, success means this to me, what do you think? Say it loud too so the camera can hear you.
I don't know.
We slump. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure we not slump, because I feel like we slump a little bit. Is that better? Maybe it's me being the perfectionist now. Look, I'm like, we look a little slump there. Maybe we not slump. All right, but go ahead, mommy.
But I don't know. You be talking about like different ways. Like there's not one there's not one way. Like 'cause you could be successful in money, or like in like your emotions, or like how you deal with your emotions. Like there's just multiple like ways of being successful. It's not just one.
What makes you feel successful though?
For me, it's money. That's what I feel like. Because
Okay.
I feel like you could do a lot more with.
So when you're making money, you feel successful.
Mm.
Okay. So success is directly correlated or directly aligned with when Nanny's making money. When Nana's making money, she's feeling successful. Okay, nice. I'll take that. There is no right or wrong answer in my opinion. In my opinion, success is when you have and I put this at the back of the book, y'all, because there's a part in there when I ask at the end of the conclusion of the book, what does success mean to you in one sentence? And I said, I think verbatim, success is the desired result of any action. So like, if you say you want this thing and the desired result you want to get from that, you receive the result of that, then that's successful. So you can be like, you know what, I want to make sure that I save $10 in a week. If you do that, that's success. You know, if you say, I want to make sure I lose 10 pounds in a week, that's success. So I just think it's anything that you feel like you receive from a desired result and you receive that result. So with that being said, since we've together combined our ideas, and I used an example for money first, because Layla said money, or Nani said money first, then if you want to be successful, y'all, in whatever level of success that you mean, the best thing to do is to not realize that you don't need to be perfect, but you just need to be obsessed with evolving to get to that goal. So if the goal is, let's do basic things, as in I'm at 1, I want to get to 5. And they say, well, you need to make sure you do 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5 every day until you get to 5. Then you don't have to do 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5 and make it perfect every single day. It's just maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 needs to have a level of obsession, as in a level of passion, a level of discipline, and a level of dedication, and a level of passion towards making sure you're moving forward daily. And if y'all keep looking at my videos, I'm sure y'all will see a constant philosophy and a constant theme. And the theme amongst my videos are starting small. It's all, if y'all look at the other videos, the past video that I just did, and it was talking about sell these two or use these 2 gifts and you'll never be broke again. And I was telling you about utilizing your sight and your hearing. So check out that one, tap in that one. If I remember, I'll put it in description. I'm not gonna make no excuses. I'm gonna put that in the description, y'all. I got you. But if you look at my life and you look at the videos that I say, the theme is to start off small. So if you want to be successful, make sure that you're starting small in the videos. I mean, not in the videos, in the things that you want to do every day in your life, as in saying, okay, I want this thing. It doesn't have to be exactly like the end result. The goal is to start off small and have baby steps and say, you know what? I don't care how long it takes. I'm gonna make sure that I stick to it every day until I get the result. See, most people what they have an idea in their head, and then they're not willing to do the work to get to that time period. And then they wonder why they didn't get it, because they were so worried about the date. So let's say you can say, well, you know what? I want to do something, I want to gain this amount of money. I want to have this many subscribers. I want to have this many followers. I want to talk to this many girls. I want to go on this many dates for the sake of getting in a relationship, y'all. Let's say for a result of having marriage or a committed relationship. And you're worrying about a date and you're worrying about a goal, but you're not thinking about every day that leads up into that. Then eventually you go to sleep, you do the same thing, you wake up, you do these motions, and you realize that that day has come and you're not prepared. It's because you wasn't obsessed in the first place to say, I will do whatever it takes to make sure that I'm growing each day, one step at a time, one day at a time, one motion at a time. And honestly, if you look at life that way, you won't look at the perfect side of everything. You'll be like, well, okay, it's not 100% where I want it to be, but you know what? I'm gonna start tomorrow on it again. And I'm gonna start the day after that. I'm gonna go the day after that. I'm gonna go the day after that. I'm gonna ask you a question. Another question I'm gonna ask Nani. Since I have her here, y'all, like she's 5 and my daughter here kicking it with me, bro. So like we in the NBA. I'm happy to have her here, y'all. So if you could let me ask you a question, Mom. Why do you think a lot of people want things to be exactly how they want it to be, like as in perfect? Why do you think people want things to be perfect before they feel like they gotta like go towards it or make it feel like it's done? Like, all right, it's not done until it's exactly like this. So why do people feel like it has to be that or it's nothing? It's either all or nothing.
I think because it's like like.
No right or wrong answer.
Maybe it's just the idea of what they want, and like if they think about it in a different way, they don't see it as well as like their way that they see it. So like if they want something, but then it comes in like a different form, they're not gonna be happy with it. Like if somebody wants water,
That's a good point.
but it comes in the form of an ice cube, they're gonna be like, wait, now I gotta wait.
Yeah, I gotta wait. That's a good analogy, Mommy. That's smart.
Or whatever. So like it's just because they don't see what they have and how it's like formed into what they want, and it's not like the same as what they want like perfectly, so they don't see it in a good light.
So people not recognizing they may already have. You heard that, y'all? People not recognizing they may already have what they want. They're just blinded by the form of what they want is. And it may take some patience for it to evolve into exactly what you think it needs to be. Ooh, nice. Mommy dropping bars. See, this my daughter right here, man. You know what I'm saying? This is me right here, you know? But nah, for real, that's fire. So y'all asked for water, but y'all mad that the water came in the form of ice cube. And all you got to do is just wait for it to melt and to become the water that you want, and your problem is solved. And I think that's a great point, Mommy. That is a beautiful point, because the thing about it is, if you are obsessed at getting the water, you are willing to wait, but you're willing to do what it takes. And if patience and waiting is doing what it takes, then you're obsessed with doing what it takes. Perfect example, y'all. Y'all heard that? Your problem is the equivalent of the ice cube, but you're wanting the solution, but the solution looks like water, but you have the solution. It's just not in the form that you want it. And the task that you have to do and the obsessions and the things you need to be obsessed over is the action. And in this situation that my daughter just explained, the action is being patient and waiting. For you, the action for somebody else might be waking up every day and journaling and jotting it down, taking notes every day. For somebody else, it might be having a conversation that's difficult with somebody to get better at communicating. For somebody else, it could be you taking every day to talk to somebody about how you're talking to them so you can communicate. It might be you being able to go and talk to a new person that you never spoke with. Like I said, it could be something different, but the goal is to still be obsessed with the now and be obsessed with doing whatever it takes to become successful, and not just saying, oh, I won't feel like it's how it needs to be until it's in the perfect form that I want. Because I'm gonna tell y'all, literally, like I said, there is no such thing as a perfect time, y'all. There's better times than others, but you have to iterate. Most people do not give themselves enough time to be shitty at something before they become great at it. Most people just give up, like, I'm not good. Or you go into something that you've never done. That's why I always tell my kids, I try to give them some leeway. Like, y'all ain't never been a person before. You young, you 14, you ain't never been a human before. And we can say that for anybody. You can be 50, like, but you know you never been a human before. You've been a human for 50 years. But this is your first time being a human, you know, and A lot of times you got to give yourself some leeway, especially when you've never done something and you're going into something with high hopes and you get discouraged and you stop. The best way to do this is be like, you know what? I've never done this thing. And I need to give myself some time to be bad at this. But the reason why I'm not growing at it is either one or two things, y'all. And this is powerful what I'm about to say. It's one or two things. Two, you're not obsessed with doing whatever it takes to grow and evolve. One, you're not obsessed with whatever it takes to grow and evolve. And then two, you're not being shitty at it long enough with the first thing that I just said in mind. So for instance, let's just say, pardon, mommy. Let's just say I was bad at, what I think I'm bad at. I'm bad at digital marketing. Something I want to get better at, digital marketing. Now, there's two versions of me being bad at digital marketing. There's a version of me being bad at digital marketing and I'm bad at it because I've never done it. Okay, cool. I can take that one. Then there's a version of me that's bad at digital marketing because I've never done it, but then I'm not becoming obsessed with becoming better at it. Those are two different versions. And then there's the version of me that's bad at digital marketing, but I'm obsessed with becoming better at it. And then I'm giving myself enough time to get good at it. So I can even have another layer on that for people to get it even more. There's a version of me that's bad at digital marketing. There's a version of me that's not obsessed with getting better at it. And there's a version of me that's not giving myself enough time. Because you can be somebody who's bad at something because you've never done it. And you can be somebody who is not obsessed with doing it. But because you have those two things, if you have patience, eventually it will change if you have that second one as an obsession. So that's where you have to start looking at your life and being like, wow, is this a me thing? I'm not willing to wait long enough to be patient while I wait, but also be patient and be attentive and intentional about how I'm putting my time into whatever it is that I'm not feeling successful at. That is one of the biggest problems that we have. Like, and I want y'all to tell me out there in that YouTube world, like, are you looking at life and you're looking at the things that you're not successful at from the point of someone who is not patient enough to be bad at it, but also not obsessive enough to be able to change how you currently are while you're waiting to grow? Like, I really want y'all to think about that. Now, why do you think people aren't patient? That's another question. Why are people not patient then? Why do you feel like something that you want to be successful in, you feel like you're not willing to wait to get that thing? Because we say, in our mind, let's just say right now, we define success as having a desired thing. So for you, it's money. For me or somebody else, it could be happiness or love or a thing. So what is it with us that makes us feel like we shouldn't have to wait to get this thing?
I think it's just because when you look at it so well, when you think about it, if you think about it that much, and when you're like thinking about it and looking at it and just imagining what it is, then like you're gonna like want it so bad. And maybe you're not obsessed with like trying to get it, you're just obsessed with having it. So you're just not patient. You just want it right now. Like it's so you put it up so highly, you put it on a pedestal so much that it's like I need it right now because like it's so amazing.
So you're obsessed with the thing in itself, but you're not obsessed with the process that it takes to get it. Okay, now they dropping jewels at night, or is it me? Is it just me taking the jewels out? Now I'm just kidding. No, you dropping jewels. So that's another thing. So she just said that people are obsessed with having the thing. So the obsession, so really people are falling in love with the having, but not, that's a tough one right there, y'all. That's tough. That's tough as nails. So, dang. So what is that then? Like folks are in their mind wanting to have this thing, but I mean, do you want it that bad then? So why are you so obsessed? Why are people so obsessed with something and they're not willing to do whatever it takes to get it then? I think, and I'm not the type of person that I gotta put like a real, what's the word? I gotta be, what's the word I'm looking for? Apologies, y'all. I have to be real fragile when I say that whatever it takes statement. That's the perfect word. I gotta be fragile when I say the whatever it takes statement, because whatever it takes that's a very, very scary statement, you know, and it can mean some bad things depending on who you are. But why are people not obsessively passionate about the process to get the thing that they're obsessed over? So it's like you're obsessed with having this one girl, you're obsessed with having this one guy, you're obsessed with looking this way, you're obsessed with having this amount of money, but then that's where the obsession stops. It stops right there at the thought of it. So that's what it's, people love the thought, and that makes sense. That's why relationships are the way they are, and like people's jobs are the way they are. Because it's like when you get it, you don't even appreciate it no more. It's like you love the thought of that girl, you love the thought of that job, and then when you get it, it's like it kind of goes away, type shit.
Yeah, because once you get it, now that you know you already have it, so then you don't have to like have the desire to try and get it no more.
Exactly. So, but you just said it, that you don't have the desire to try to get it. The desire to get it is the journey and the process in itself. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But people aren't obsessed about that part, because if they were obsessed about that, then people would have so much more of what they wanted then. That's crazy. So y'all see that? That's most things. People don't want to wait because people don't want to wait and be patient because they don't realize the thing that they want is not in the form that they want, to be able to wait to see what it is, and then add obsession with the waiting and the process involved. And then people are obsessed over the thing and not obsessed over the process that is required to get the thing. So end of the day, lesson here, y'all, because y'all know me, I've been trying to make these YouTubes come in and out, bang them out. You know, I think between me and my daughter, we built it. We built the platform for y'all, or built the philosophy for y'all to understand. Be obsessed with the process that it takes to get the thing that makes you feel successful. Be obsessed with the journey. Be obsessed with doing what it takes to go after your goals. Be obsessed with lining yourself up with what exactly it is that you desire, and what you feel makes you successful, and what you feel makes you get that feeling of success, and that thing that you're obsessed with already. Whether it's you're obsessed with that person that you low-key ain't talked to or been afraid to talk to online, or you're obsessed with the idea of having this amount of salary or this job, or being able to have this amount of recognition or this much fame from IG or from whatever it is. That's the thing. But be obsessed with whatever journey comes with acquiring that thing. And I think you'll realize that perfection is not what's necessary for you to get that thing. It doesn't require you to be perfect. It doesn't require you to be aligned with making sure that it has to be perfectly how you think it goes down to your mind. It has to come in the perfect form of your mind. You might want some water, but you might get it in the form of ice, as Nana put it, and you have to just be patient to wait, y'all. Don't be confused by how your blessing is given to you because you're not looking at the form that it comes in and not realizing that it doesn't have to be perfect and exact. And I'm gonna take that exact same advice for myself. And I feel like I've been taking that advice. I've been actually taking that advice, Mamita, when it comes to dating. And you know the conversations that I talk to my kids about. I'll be super transparent with my kids about my dating life for the most part within a certain parameters. But I need to keep continuing taking that advice, because that's how I am with girls. I don't expect a girl to be perfect. And I had this conversation with my mama probably 2 days ago, that ladies, any woman that's in it, I'm not expecting you to be perfect. Please, I don't even want perfection. All I want is you to be obsessed to become whoever you feel you was born to be. That's it. And that's the type of mentality I'm gonna continue to have, and I'm gonna take that, keep it moving forward. Like, I'm not obsessed. I don't want a girl, I don't want a girl to be nothing but obsessed about the journey, about what she's doing to get there. So y'all, I hope y'all was able to grab something for this. Like I said, I've been wanting to come in, bang it out, be really short, sweet, powerful. I hope y'all gather from that one more time. This is what the lesson I want y'all to leave with, is to be obsessed with the journey and the process that it takes to get what you desire to make you feel successful. Do not be confused about what form the thing that you want in your life to make you feel successful comes in. It might not look perfect, but if you stay down and if you're patient, and if you're obsessed with the journey, maybe you will reveal and see, and it will be revealed to you that you already have what you want or what you're looking for is right in front of you. So I hope y'all enjoy having my daughter on, man. Hopefully she drops some jewels for y'all. Once again, it's what's the Diaries of Nana? Okay, Diaries of Nana YouTube. Remember, like, subscribe, share, follow. Karen is sharing is Karen. I'm gonna try to do that and say that 3 times so y'all can tap in, y'all. But love, share. Like I said, through all of my videos, my goal is to be able to assist and aid people in being the first person in their family to point their financial compass in the right direction, the correlation between personal development and personal finance. So remember to stay well, be conscious, and remember to write your world into existence. You got anything you want to drop? Want me some drops? Anything?
No, I'm good.
All right, y'all. Love.